Hi guys, Dave Max, we're back at the Mecca, and this is Be Built by Broker episode 2 on J Culture TV. We're back, man.
We're back. It's good to be back, and it's great to have a wonderful guest with us today. We've been waiting for him to return. We have filmed some stuff with Mr. Tony LaGrene before, but this is the first time with J Culture TV, and he's getting ready for his first IFBB Pro show, which is going to be what?
Probably the SPEC Pro.
When is that?
August 1st, I believe.
Okay.
The end of September.
And he's already in good shape, I can tell you that. So
he's always in shape,
stays
Tony.
In shape.
Yeah.
So we're going to work with him today on some back and shoulder training, and we're going to use my SPEC training method. We use that with Sergio Oliva a little bit. We use that with Stanimo a little bit. So I'm going to show that to Tony, and a lot of people have really been asking me a lot of questions about it. And we're going to put the hurting on him today, so that's what we plan on doing. And we're going to show you a couple of new exercises as well, one for back and one for shoulders.
Awesome. Tony, good to have you with us, man.
Thanks for having me back. I appreciate it, man. It's
Anytime.
awesome. Thank you.
Okay, guys, so our first exercise in the SPEC program, we're looking for the 4-second stretch at the beginning. And we're going to use an exercise which is kind of like a cross-body, one-arm pull-down. It's going to be kind of unusual angle, but the idea behind the movement is to force a very, very deep stretch on the lats, which is what you're trying to do. When you force a deep stretch on the muscle, it pretty much signals it to grow. So we're going to hold the stretch for 4 seconds, and then we're going to come and squeeze to the bottom and hold that for 1 second. We're going to have Tony demonstrate the movement now, and hopefully you can add this to your program and make your lats grow. Okay guys, as you can see how he's positioned in this machine. Now this machine has a 2-pulley system, and I have him positioned so that he's using the pulley that's over his right shoulder, which is forcing a deeper stretch. He's bringing his arm across his body, which is forcing a really deep stretch on the lat. As you can see, it's pulling through. He's holding that stretch for 4 full seconds, and then he's muscling the weight and squeezing it in using the belly of the lat. The key when he's squeezing in is trying to lead with the elbow. He's squeezing the elbow back and in. He's not worrying about his hand or his forearm or his bicep. Now I said before, this deep stretch on the muscle, whenever you stretch a muscle under resistance like this, it causes the muscle to grow. It forces a lot of damage in the muscle, and that causes an anabolic response. See, working all the way from origin to insertion. Squeezing in, leading with the elbow. Come on, all the way. He's throwing his hips back so he can stretch even more. Squeeze through. Come on, Tony. Come on, break through, all the way through. Beautiful. Okay guys, we're here at the Mecca. My buddy Tony here. And we're doing shoulders right now. We did back first. Now we're on to shoulders today, and currently working on the lateral deltoids with a unique movement here, an incline cable side lateral. You may have seen people do this movement before with a dumbbell. The only problem with the dumbbell is that all the tension is only at the bottom of the movement. Once you reach to the point where your upper arm is pretty much parallel to the floor, there's really no more resistance against gravity. But when you use a cable, you have resistance all the way to the top. And we're going to take huge advantage of that because we're going to actually hold the top position for 4 full seconds under tension. And that's part of my SPEC training program. That's actually the P contraction of the SPEC training program. And again, this is a great movement if you're looking to build wider delts, more of a cap on the side delts, which of course we all need to be wider on stage. And it's just a much better look, V-taper and everything else. So Tony will show that to you now, and we'll put him through some pain here. All right, guys, as you can see, he's on the incline bench. Bench is set at about 45, maybe a little higher than 45 degrees. The cable's at the bottom. And as he pulls to the top, all the tension remains on the lateral delt. Now he's not coming all the way down to the bottom because he's going to lose tension. So this really is mostly a contraction movement, the 2/3 from the bottom all the way to the top. Now because this is SPEC, he is holding the P contraction for 4 full seconds. He's lowering it slowly under control. We always lower it under control. And then he's muscling it to the top. He's got no choice but to use the lateral deltoid. I'm going to help him with a force rep. seconds. Control. Come on. Muscle to the top. Come on. Up. 4 seconds to the top. Come on. Under control. Nothing in the trap. All on the delt. All on the delt. Come on. Up. 4 seconds. Come on. Pittsburgh Pro. Good.
Alright guys, so this wraps up a couple of days in the Mecca with Tony, who's visiting us from Arizona. How was the training, Tony? You came just for that?
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic as usual. Me and Eric were just talking. It's like training camp just came to an end for me though, because I got to head back to Arizona. I wish I could live out here and train with you guys, but I'm exhausted, which is the way it should be. You guys killed me today, so learned some good stuff. I appreciate you guys having me on. Love it.
So, E, you and Tony hooked up. What was it? Was it a year ago or not? Not quite. Like maybe 6 months.
Yeah,
6. Yeah. And then it was just. I mean, you came here just to kind of train with Charles a couple of days.
I came and trained with Charles for a couple days. I saw you actually introduce myself to you because I'm like, there's Dave Mad Max 6, baby. It's the Mecca.
He's crazy.
So, and then yeah, obviously you were with Eric or Merlin, as everyone knows him, and then just kind of went from there.
So E, you're collecting the pros lately. I've noticed. What's going on with you?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'm collecting the pros, but yeah, I mean, more and more of the IFBB guys have been coming my way, which is a blessing. It's a great thing because a lot of these guys have, they're so good. They're so good already.
Genetically great.
Genetically gifted, and a lot of them have been training for a long time, and they've hit plateaus, and they need to get to like the next level, and it's not always easy to do that. So.
Yeah.
I think that one of the things I'm becoming known for in my training is my training principles are so different and unique compared to most out there, and they've witnessed a lot of my other clients and all the work that I've been doing with you and on this show, and seeing how people have gained such tremendous amounts of muscle in short periods of time, or people who are older guys and have been training for a long time and they still get better, and so they want to know what's going on. So they've been trying my methods and they've been liking them. So yeah, some more of the pros would come my way, which that's absolutely awesome. I love it.
It's always nice to have new guests on the show. It seems like every time we're shooting now we have someone who wants to come into town, and I know you made the announcement last week because so many people are hitting you up. I want to come and train with you guys, which is great. But Tony, you just got your pro card. You haven't competed as a pro yet. This is the next step for you.
No, not yet. Next step, as he says, you're always, they say surround yourself with great people. So I was fortunate enough and humble enough to have you guys kind of bring me in a little bit, and the pro debut, hopefully for the Pittsburgh Pro.
When is that, though?
End of September, August 1st, actually,
Gotcha.
is the show itself. It's with North Americans. Back to Pittsburgh, so where I got the pro card.
Oh, nice.
Nationals.
Hopefully that's good luck.
So yeah, right.
Yeah.
But like he said, I mean, you want to bring something better than the time before, and you can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. So it's great to get out here, get with you guys. And gives me even more motivation to take back to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Hit it up out there. Dusty's out there. He gives me some motivation out there too.
I was gonna say, do you train with someone like there over there or
I
no?
haven't actually trained with Dusty, but he's helped me a lot.
He's a great guy.
Bodybuilding
Great
area.
guy.
Check out DH on today.
He's great.
And then it's great. So we'll be coming out probably every couple of months.
Nice.
So hopefully we'll be on the show a little bit more, and maybe we can show some progress.
It would be nice, E, to always to be able to show progress as time goes on too.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what I discussed with him. Now that he knows that he wants to come out here, at least a few planned times. It'll be in stages, and obviously we'll keep in touch. And he has somebody who works with him on his diet and everything, and he has a trainer over there. But the good thing is when he comes here, I try to teach him some principles and some new exercises and some new angles that he's never used before, and he films them or we film them, and he takes them back to Arizona, and he can do them there, and he can work on those exercises. So it gives him a fresh outlook on how to build his muscle. And of course, like I said, my training techniques are very unique. Every set is very long and high tension. It takes a lot of discipline, and Tony is amazing at adopting my methods and not very easy to do. And so we just want to see him improve every time he comes. I said to him, every time you come back, it'll be nice. Maybe we'll start doing some posing on the show, and you can show your physique progress, getting ready. And then maybe one day in the future, like he said, he'll hit the lottery and he'll just be out here training with us all the time.
That's right. Yep. You got Matt Porter doing nutrition and.
We love Matt.
Yeah,
Matt's awesome.
I've been with Matt the whole time. He turned me pro. Obviously, he knows my body. And
So that's why you're in shape all the time. That explains it now.
yeah, Matt will not let me get fat. So
He's a condition guy.
Still working on my diet, man. It's all good.
Yeah, he
He
sees
looks
it.
bad. He looks good. Don't worry. Okay.
I hope he watches this. That's awesome. Well, Tony, thanks so much for coming, man. Always a pleasure, man. And then people seem to be really responding to the first episode. Lots of hits already on J Cutler TV, and we have a lot more stuff for you guys to come.
Yeah, we got a lot of shows to come. We have a lot of special guests coming.
Yeah.
A lot of more things to show you guys. And
Yeah.
again, thank you, Jay, for putting us on the channel. We love it.
Yes, Jay. Thank you.
Tony, thanks for coming, man.
Yep. You're welcome.
Good to have you.